or lunatic ideas originally meant crazy in the head. Susan.
What is crackpot?
Crackpot is right.
Let's try pots for 200, please.
This English author created such delightful characters as Jemima Puddleduck and Squirrel Nutkin.
Beatrix Potter.
Susan.
What is Beatrice Potter, or
Right.
Beatrix Potter?
Correct.
Go, Susan.
Pots for 300, please.
The last meeting of the big three Allied leaders of World War II took place in July and August 1945 in this German city.
Potsdam.
Jeff.
What is Potsdam?
Yes.
PLTs for 400.
About 1700, the West African land of Dahomey, now called Benin, rose to power and wealth from this trade. Jeff.
What is the slave trade?
Correct.
History for 400.
The Ming imperial family built the area of palaces and temples in Beijing known as this.
Ah,
Max.
Forbidden City.
Sacred City.
Forbidden City. Wake up, Max.
Jeff.
What is the Forbidden City?
The Forbidden City. Correct.
History for 600.
Answer there, the Daily Double. 2 in a row for you, Jeff. You have a commanding lead.
1,000 again.
For 1,000 in history, your clue. The answer is, from March 4th, 1933 to January 20th, 1953, he was the only living former president.
Hoover.
Good luck. You were in third place with 5,000. Which president did you put down as your response? Who was Herbert
You
Hoover?
bet it all, Susan.
Correct. What was your wager? You bet it all. So
Atta
now
girl.
in the lead with a...
Mineral water, please.
Hello. Reservation for 3 in the name of Bowles, please. Actually, the third party may already be here. Hello, Parrish. How have you been?
Oh, fine, thanks.
I've got a reservation. This is the man I told you about, James Howard. This is Parrish.
No first name?
Well, I have one, but he doesn't know what it is.
Good evening, folks. And what can I do for you?
Oh, Glenfiddich and ice for me, please, James.
Whatever you have on tap, something domestic.
Shall I start us off?
Please.
This is a simple bodyguard job for a week minimum, a 10-hour day. The subject is Mr. Howard's daughter, Kimberly.
How old is she?
8. The final custody decree will be rendered tomorrow morning. There's no doubt that James will be awarded custody, but...
But there might be some trouble.
Well, we don't know. However, Mr. Howard's construction company is in the middle of a major project, and it requires his full attention. He can't be with Kimberly during the day, so, it being summer vacation, we expect you to oversee her activities.
I see.
And to make sure that my ex-wife doesn't try to take her by force.
You think she might try?
Well, we just don't want to take any chances.
All right, but what do you think?
I don't know. I doubt it. But I can't predict what Glenna will do anymore. She's unstable.
Cases like these, I always recommend hiring someone for a while. If the client can afford it. It's sort of an enforced cooling off period.
I just don't want my daughter subjected to any more heartache, that's all.
I understand.
This whole process has been very difficult for her, for all of us. It's not that Dean hasn't handled it very well. It's just, who knows the damage that's been done? How long she'll have to carry it with her?
Difficult for the adults, too, I imagine.
Yes, it is. The maddening thing is, it was all so unnecessary.
Absolutely. The accusations his wife made were unconscionable. But her position was weak. She was trying anything.
I see.
Anyway, Dean recommends you very highly. I'd appreciate it if you'd take this on, will you?
Happy to.
Thank you.
Good. Here are the papers and your retainer. Assuming your rate hasn't changed? Can you start tomorrow?
You want me to meet you at court?
9 o'clock, courtroom 1. You'll take Kimberly home from there.
All right. Well, it was very nice meeting you, Mr. Howard. Counselor?
We're going to have dinner. Why don't you join us?
Business with pleasure.
That is an interesting woman.
She's the best. Capable, ambitious. She used to be with drug enforcement.
She married?
Oh, apparently there was a guy, but no. No husband, no children. I even asked her out once. Before Margaret.
And?
She said no. Will you single again, James? Interested?
Well, who knows? We'll see. Gentlemen?
This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Reed Quentin presiding.
I've reached my decision in the matter of Howard versus Howard.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, Mrs. Howard, your refusal to accept alimony plays a part in that decision because it forces me to look at your limited earnings and your ability to provide for a child in comparison with Mr. Howard's. However, that is not the basis for my decision. I want to state for the record that I find it reprehensible that you tried to smear your husband and alienate your child from her father. Coming so late in the proceedings, I can't help but feel that your allegations are false. You have serious problems, Mrs. Howard, and I want you to demonstrate to me that you are seeking professional help. I want to review this case in 90 days. Custody is awarded to James Howard by monthly supervised visits, but Mrs. Howard will be permitted subject to my review.
No, 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 wait, please, wait, no, 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 you can't take my child from me. Please, you can't do this.
Howard, take her,
This
please,
can't be
please.
happening. Get away from me. No. Kimberly, Kimberly. No, Kimberly. Kimberly, come to Mommy.
Bailiff, place this woman in custody.
Please listen to me, Judge. Please listen.
I will not allow this in my court.
No, Kimberly. Kimberly, come to Mommy.
All right, come on, take her out.
So good. Oh, no. Oh, please. No.
Everything's gonna be all right, Kimmy. You'll see.
Will I see her again?
Oh, of course you will. Your mommy still loves you very much. You'll see her again lots of times.
When?
In a while. Your mommy has to rest for a while so she can get better.
I'm sorry.
Now, Kimberly, there is nothing for you to feel sorry about. We talked about that, remember? Listen, I have to go to work now, but I found somebody very special to keep you company until I get home, all right?
Hi, Kimberly.
Hello.
I'm Parrish.
That's my girl. Everything okay now?
Yes.
Okay? Love you, Daddy?
Yes.
Here.
Come on, you want to go for a ride in my car?
See you later, Kimmy Bear.
What a nice house, Kimmy.
Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Hola, Kimberly.
Ophelia?
Yes. Are you Miss Parrish?
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Kimberly for a while. Just you in the house?
Yes.
All gonna take a look around if you don't mind. Check out the doors and the windows.
All right.
You wanna show me around, Kimberly?
No.
Okay.
Where would you like to start?
Back there. Is there an alarm system?
Oh, no, it's a safe neighborhood.
Glenna, you have to calm down. You are still charged with contempt of court. If you do anything, he can put you right back inside. Do you understand? We have to be aware of your position.
What position? We lost. That's my position.
I know that. I'm sorry.
Good. You're sorry, and Kimberly's living in a nightmare. Her dad's gonna come home from work tonight, have a drink or two, and then rape her. Do you understand that?
We did everything we could under the law.
Great, oh boy. What a comfort.
I tried to explain to you when Kim first told you about the molesting. The cases like this, it's like the McMartin case. The system just is not equipped.
I got news for you. The system sucks. I don't know what to do. She's just a little girl.
We could try to get family court to listen, and then Kim could testify. But it means more time, and there's no guarantee of success. Glenna, you just have to face it for a while anyway. We cannot legally prevent James from having custody.
Then recommend something that is not legal.
Can't do that. I'm an officer of the court.
I don't care about the court. The court failed. They didn't listen. You tell me what I can do that's better than going out and buying a gun.
Stop that right now.
He is not going to abuse my daughter one more time. Whatever it takes. Do you hear me?
Go to your apartment and wait there.
What?
Do it.
It's gonna be okay, Kimberly.
No, it isn't.
Oh, I know it feels real bad right now. I know it hurts a lot. But, you know, after enough time has gone by, the hurt will be less. You know, one day you'll go an hour or two and not even think about it. It'll start to get better. Because it's healing.
I don't understand.
Oh, Kimberly.
I want my mama.
Mrs. Howard, I'm Nettie Forbes. I hear you've got a problem.
Yeah.
Come on, we'll take a little walk. I was a reporter back then. The police blotter column. I knew my way around. I think now there was evidence then that Gary had been molesting Annie as early as her 10th birthday party. But I didn't see them. I couldn't even think of the possibility. She was 13 when I found out. The judge said there wasn't enough evidence to make a decision that would damage a man's reputation. I lost. She went home with him. I drove around town all that evening trying to think, but I couldn't. 2 days later, I got a call from the hospital. Annie had jumped out of his car trying to get away from him. Eyewitnesses said they were doing better than 50 miles an hour. I got there as they pronounced her dead.
God.
The autopsy proves that she had just been molested. That's when I went after him. I did a year for attempted murder.
I know exactly what you mean. I feel completely capable of murder.
Yeah, well, it's a big mistake. That was a whole other nightmare. Anyway, that's why I do it. I do it for my daughter.
Do what exactly?
Kidnap children. I want us to kidnap Kimberly.
When?
Today, this afternoon.
Yes, that's what
What is it?
It's no good. He'll find us when wouldn't the police be after us?
That's where I come in.
I don't understand.
All right. You and your daughter are going underground. For about 4 years, there's been sort of an underground railroad operating, like the one during the Civil War for the runaway slaves. Now it's for people like you and Kimberly.
What do I have to do?
You've got to give up your life. Except for Kimberly, you just walk away. We'll get you set up in a new place, establish a completely new identity. It means giving up contact with friends, family, church, doctors, everything in your present life. So think very carefully.
Jesus.
It's the only way I know to keep you and your daughter together with any chance of safety. It's illegal, of course.
I just want to protect her, you know?
So do I. Makes it necessary to break the law. The fact that something is legal doesn't make it just. It's like sitting in at a segregated lunch counter. People defy the laws because in their hearts, they feel the law is wrong.
I'm not going to have any more money.
Yeah, well, we'll see you through until you can start earning.
I don't have any skills. I was a housewife. I don't even have the secretarial skills I had when I worked for James. I'm no good at anything.
You're wrong. You had the guts to get this far. You're stronger than you think. Let me worry about the money.
How can you afford that?
There's a fund from women this has happened to.
Big step.
Huge.
I can live with a new name. I can live in a new place. What I can't live with is knowing that Kimberly's alone with him in that house anymore. So I will try anything. So yes.
Sure? You gotta be sure, Glenna.
Yes, I'm sure.
You're much better at that than I was.
I am?
Mm-hmm. I always used to do the edges first. And then I'd hurry real fast and fill it all in, and it always came out funny. Real sloppy.
I do the same thing, only with Windex.
Is Paris your whole name?
Yep.
No first name?
Nope.
Never?
Well, let me put it this way. My parents named me a name. I even have a middle name, but nobody ever calls me anything but Parrish.
How come?
Well, see, there was this guy one time. And he used to call me by that name. That other name that we're talking about. And he was the only one I ever let use it. Which was okay, because I really liked the way he said it. And then one day, he went away. And now that name just brings it all back, and I'd rather not remember.
Did he die?
Yes, he did.
How?
Well, we used to work together for the government. And one day we were trying to arrest a bad man, put him in jail. Only, the man, he shot my friend instead.
Did the bad man get away?
No.
Whose cars are those?
Ophelia drives the little one, but I've never seen the other one before.
Well, I'd better get a closer look. All right, you wait here.
Kimberly, I want you to stay right here. All right?
Okay.
Good girl. I'll get it. You just stay with her. Yes?
Good afternoon. We're doing a little work in the neighborhood, and if you've got a minute, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What are you selling?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. If you could just spare me a few minutes.
Cut the crap. What are you selling?
Cosmetics.
Don't want any.
Well, he's hired himself a babysitter.
A babysitter?
Not the regular kind. She's probably a private investigator, bodyguard, that kind of thing.
Well, now what?
You still have a front door key? He didn't change the locks, did he?
Because of me? No, that would never occur to him.
It will after this. Okay. After I go, give me 60 seconds. Then you get into your car and you drive up the driveway like you own the place. Park behind the other car. Go to the side door. The bodyguard will be there. She'll probably try to prevent you from getting inside. Just keep her there for a minute or two, okay?
Where will you be?
Right behind her. Don't worry.
Kimberly, go upstairs to your room.
Huh?
Do it now. This is Howard.
Yeah. Who are you?
My name is Parrish. I'm a licensed private detective.
To protect Kimberly from me. I'm her mother. I don't understand.
I've been hired to see that the terms of the court's decisions are adhered to.
Back up inside the house. Now! Stay right there, Ophelia. Hands on the table. Lean on her.
It's all right, Ophelia. Where's Kimberly? In her room?
Shoot gun. Never shoot anybody with this?
Not that one.
That's good. You won't today either.
What's she paying you?
Get those out of there if you want to make some toast.
We'll double it if you drop this right now. Oh, come on. You don't want to do this. This is federal.
Keep it up. You'll probably talk me out of it any minute.
What? You don't have to blindfold anybody. Christ.
I wouldn't want to make it easy for you.
I'm sorry about all this, Ophelia.
You're breaking the law.
Yeah,
What should I do?
Nothing. We'll have to tie you up, too. Whoa, that's your old life. Come on.
Okay, Ophelia. Hang in there. One more minute, Ophelia.
Yes, this is Parrish. I'm at the Howard residence.
The ex-wife just showed up here with hired help. They got the daughter and they took off. I got a partial plate to Paul Edward King. Local plates, brown station wagon.
Because I was blindfolded, I was lucky to get that.
I told you she had professional help, yes. Yeah, right. Yeah, bye. Damn.
Good question. You're going to spend tonight in what we call a safe house. Actually, it's an apartment a couple of hours from here.
And then what after tonight? I mean...
Well, I'm not sure exactly. We need time to work things out.
Yeah. It'll be good to have a breather, a chance to get used to things.
And to explain things.
Right.
Make no mistake, you're going to be a pretty hot item for a while. Local police, state troopers, but most especially the FBI.
The FBI? Oh, kidnapping.
So, no phone calls, no letters, no going outside, no showing your face. Not until I say so, okay?
Okay.
Well, you gotta think of some new names.
Are we changing our names?
That's right. Who would you like to be? What's your favorite name?
Are we playing a game?
Sure we are. You go first. If your name wasn't Kimberly, what would you like it to be?
Are we playing this for keeps?
Yes, this is for keeps. Hey, John, you're looking good.
Eddie.
Right.
Here you go.
Look, you're going to be taking my car back to my apartment, right?
Yep.
All right, that other girl. Hey, May. How you doing, babe? Good to see you. All righty, you get in that car. I'll get going. All right.
Good luck, Nettie.
So long, you guys.
Sorry, I don't know. She doesn't know anything, Jake. You've got my statement.
It's all right, Ophelia. We know you didn't help them. We know you didn't do anything wrong.
I'm sorry.
Nobody is blaming anyone, Ophelia. It's all right.
Sorry, I just don't know anything.
Ophelia, why don't you go into the front room now, and Sergeant Wade will take your statement.
This is a waste of time. The woman with her knew exactly what she was doing. She probably hasn't even told Mrs. Howard where they're going yet.
Tell me how to do my job, Parrish. I like that.
Your job is all I want you to do.
Hey, you got an attitude?
No.
Good. And while you're at it, since you witnessed the abduction and because we know you, we'll do you the courtesy of keeping you inside the loop as much as we can. But remember, Parrish, I'm not a police officer. You hear me?
I hear you.
I mean it.
Go easy, Sergeant. She's on our side.
Yes, sir. Miss Parrish and I have worked together before. I'm just reminding her.
Look, I just want Kimberly back quickly, that's all, before anything happens.
Mr. Howard, I am so sorry. I take full responsibility.
You had a gun at your head. You did the right thing.
Mr. Howard?
Yes.
Special Agent Conroy, FBI. We'll be handling the investigation.
In conjunction with the police department.
Any word?
Yes, we think we know who the woman was. She's been involved in custody matters before, but they've never been able to make any of the charges stick. Her name is Annette Forbes.
Listen, I want you to keep on this full time until we find her.
Mr. Howard, the FBI has the big guns here. They have the manpower.
The FBI is a giant bureaucracy. I don't want to get lost. I need a professional working just for me out there on my case alone.
I understand what you're saying.
My lawyer says you're the best.
You may be wasting your money.
Money isn't important. Kimberly is. Listen, nobody talked about it in there. But part of the reason I'm afraid, part of the reason I was awarded sole custody, is that Glenna isn't well mentally.
I didn't know that.
She was institutionalized, a major depressive episode.
When was this?
Well, it started 3 years ago. Finally, she became so unglued, she couldn't take care of Kim. She couldn't even take care of herself. But the point is that if she is deemed a potential danger to herself, she's a danger to Kim as well.
Yeah, I see.
You know, I think she actually believes some of the things that she's accused me of. Obviously, she never had a prayer of getting sole custody, but at least she could have had visitation rights. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to her.
I'll stay with it.
Oh, good girl. Well, this should last you for a few days. Here's my number and an emergency number, just in case. If you have to call me, assume the other number is tapped. Just say Petula Clark. You got it? And I'll call you from a safe phone.
You gotta go right away?
Yeah, I have to. Don't worry, I'll phone you tomorrow. Just settle in and relax. Here's your key. Don't use it. Night, sweetheart.
Night. Mom?
Yeah, honey?
We aren't going back?
That's right.
You mean ever?
Well, not for a long time, anyway.
Well, but how about school?
Well, why don't we worry about that after summer, okay? You'll go to another school someplace else, I guess.
You guess?
Yes. I mean, you will.
But I don't know anybody. All my friends are still at Jackson.
I know that. I'm sorry, Angel. We can't stay there and we can't take them with us.
Boy.
Yeah. It's priorities, that's what it is.
Priorities is like first things first, right?
Yeah. And the first thing, the most important thing, is that we keep your father from ever hurting either one of us again. Understand?
Police officers, you're under arrest.
Hands behind your head. Hands behind your head. Against the wall. All right, where's the gun?
What gun?
Don't screw around with me. You had a gun before. Now, where is it?
I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say can or will be used against me in a court of law. I have the right to an attorney. I have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. If I desire an attorney and I can't afford one, an attorney will be appointed for me. I understand each of these rights as I've explained them to myself.
Everything cool?
Yeah, but she wasn't carrying.
Oh, too bad. You gonna hold her?
If that's what they decide. You want to come down an idea for the feds?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for letting me in on the arrest. I appreciate it.
We protect and serve.
You're a good guy, Jake.
Then why won't you see me again?
It's not personal.
Everything's personal.
No. What I mean is, it's not you. It's me.
No doubt about it?
Yep, that's her. She. Anything?
Apparently she read herself the Miranda and shut up.
She read it to herself. Does that count? She's not gonna talk, you know.
I don't think so. She'll just clam up in custody. If we let her go, maybe she'll point us towards a little girl. I'd still like it if she let something slip.
I'll tell you what. Let me try.
Sit right here. I'll get a matron.
Well, well.
Yeah. Who are you, anyway?
My name's Parrish.
Yeah, I heard of you. You used to work for the DEA, but you got burned out.
And you're Annette Forbes. You steal children.
You know, I'm disappointed. I'd have thought you'd be sharper.
Yes, you're very good. Got her away from me.
That's not what I mean. Do you really not know what's going on here?
I know you aided and abetted in the abduction of Kimberly Howard. I know I'll get her back. Now, you couldn't have taken them very far if you're back in the city so soon.
Well, you know, that's where you're wrong, because I took them all the way up to... God, you know, I almost blurted it out. Heavens.
You're a laugh a minute.
And you're not as smart as you think you are. James Howard is a child molester.
You've decided that? What about Glenna Howard? She's mentally and emotionally ill. She needs a psychiatrist, not a co-conspirator.
She knows what she needs, and she knows what her little girl needs.
Your truth is the only truth. Is that it?
Run along now. I'm not going to make a mistake.
On your feet.
Or buy into this accidentally bumping into your routine.
I know how it sounds, but it does make a certain amount of sense.
She's a kidnapper.
Legally, yes, but Kim is with her mother, not being held for ransom.
Damn it, I don't care about that. Glenna broke the law. The court gave me custody of my daughter, now Glenna stole her away.
Oh, that's right.
Then why are they letting that woman walk away just like that?
Because they want to put her under round-the-clock surveillance. Tap her phones, the works. Now, she's the only link to Kim we've got right now, and they're bound to make contact eventually.
Meanwhile, my daughter is out there God knows where.
Mr. Howard, is there someone your ex-wife might try to contact to say goodbye?
No, Glenna was sort of antisocial.
What about grandparents? Quick call, let them know Kimberly's all right?
Her parents are dead. My mother and Glenna didn't exactly get along.
Does she have a lover?
Glenna? No.
You sure?
Well, I'm not sure of anything anymore, but I don't think so. Look, I'm sorry. I know that I'm not being much help to you, but if I think of anything, I will call you immediately.
All right. I've got work to do.
Parrish. My little girl's not safe with Glenna. She's capable of desperate action. You can see that.
Yes, I can. This Forbes woman is the key. Try not to worry. Something will break.
I hope it happens soon.
I think it was just one envelope I couldn't see. Over? Just came out of the print shop.
I forgot my wallet. I'll have to come back.
Can I take your order, please?
Get the barbecue roast beef sandwich. Yes.
Here you go. Have a good day.
Wait, get fries. Fries. Yeah.
You guys want the 6-piece? Yeah, that's cool. 16.
No, 16 is enough.
Bye.
Relax, old boy.
I don't know.
You get your friend.
Oh, here you go.
Hey, man, what are you trying to do?
Let's move it. Move it over.
You go space with the Jeep. Oh, go, man. Oh, I
David 1, this is Clark. I've got bad news. Over.
Go ahead.
Well, we've lost her. No way to tell which way she went.
Sorry. I didn't want to stop and call. I had to get rid of my escort before I got here.
You must feel, well, a beautiful little boy.
Is something wrong?
Got something for you. Where's Kimberly?
In her bedroom. What?
That, my friend, is your new birth certificate.
Is it real?
The actual Carol Davidson, she died in infancy. But she was born only a month before you in D.C.
A new birthday. Doesn't Kimberly need one, too?
Well, she will. But right now, you need it more.
Carol Davidson. All right.
So, what I would like you to do for me is pack your suitcases again. We're going on the road. That's all we were waiting for.
Where to?
New Mexico. We got friends waiting for you. Guard that piece of paper. With that thing, you can get a driver's license, Social Security card, even a passport. And with those, you can open a bank account, get checks printed. And when that happens, you can pay your bills. And that means credit cards. And then, sister of mine, you are a citizen.
Thank you, Nettie. I still can't get used to it.
We got a ways to go. Let me get Kimberly.
Yes, my name is Parrish. I need to speak with Special Agent Conroy.
FBI, you Parrish?
Yeah, that's right. That's the van right over there.
You sure you haven't been seen?
No, no way.
Okay, we'll take it from here.
I'm gonna stay right here if that's okay.
No, you leave by the other entrance.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Would they recognize you if they saw you? Bye.
Shit. Son of a bitch.
I don't know how, but it's Parrish. Hang on!
Come on. Hold on, honey. Mommy's here. It's all right.
It'll be okay, Kimberly.
It's all right, sweetheart.
We've had it. Be a good girl. I love you. Stop! Stop!
Military police, get your hands up in the air! Both of you!
I'm Glenna Howard. I'm wanted by the FBI.
You heard it! Put your hands in the air! Now!
One says she's wanted by the FBI.
What the hell are you doing?
Protecting my daughter.
She's gone.
She's safe.
Boss, get her.
Check the vehicle, Frank.
Your mom's a brave lady.
I know.
I don't want you to worry. I'm here for you. And you're going to meet my friend Victoria, and we're going to take good care of you till your mom can come join us. All right?
Why won't she come?
Well, I'm not sure exactly.
When do you think?
Soon. Real soon.
Hi. Yeah. You made good time.
Yeah, but this night driving.
It's a killer.
Yeah,
I know.
you got it. All right, here you are.
No, I won't.
It's all right, Kimberly. She just needs a little sleep.
I want my mother. I want my mother now.
Kimberly, I'm sorry you can't have that. I wish you could.
What's going to happen?
Oh, sweetie, come on. Come on over here. Just... Hey, come here. You know we love you. There's so many people who love you. Huh? And as long as you're with us, we're going to take good care of you. Hmm? Yeah. Oh, we don't want anybody to ever hurt you again. Oh, don't cry, baby. It's gonna be all right. Hmm? Oh, it's gonna be all right. Don't cry, baby. Oh, my brave girl. I'm getting too old for this, Vic.
Sure you are.
There's this bird. I think it's mythical. It never lands once it first flies. It grabs insects out of the air and it somehow sleeps on the wing. And when it gets too close to the ground, it wakes up and it flies high again. It never lights on a branch and it just keeps flying.
It must get tired.
Very, very tired. See, Vic.
Parrish, you have a minute?
What can I do for you?
I just read the trial transcript of the Howard case. I have a few questions, if you wouldn't mind.
You've been hired to locate Kimberly Howard. Could I have been misinformed?
I'm looking into the case.
Ah, second thoughts?
Just have a few questions, that's all.
Well, you might. Okay, shoot.
Why did Glenna Howard bring the molestation charges so late in the divorce process?
Because that's when she found out about him. When Kimberly realized she might have to live all alone with her father, she became hysterical. She finally told her mother. Glenna took Kim to her own gynecologist, and from that point on, nothing I could say or do would keep her from bringing it out in court.
Well, why didn't the judge find the gynecologist credible?
Dr. Marks is a very competent gynecologist, but he is not a court-recognized expert on child sexual abuse. Look, the hard fact is, when child molestation charges come up in the middle of a divorce action, it's generally a strategy. Retaliation, you know, one spouse against the other. If the family were intact, they might have taken the charges more seriously. Judge Quentin is basically a fair man, but he's a percentage player.
How can you play percentages with a child involved?
Now, what would you have done?
Made sure?
Uh-huh. How?
Get another expert?
Yes, and so he agrees that Kimberly was molested, and they bring in another doctor who says she wasn't molested, and they bring in another doctor who says she wasn't molested.
Okay.
And so.
Okay. Is Glenna Howard mentally ill?
No. She was depressed. She was in a bad marriage. She knew it was falling apart, and he made her think it was all her fault. You know, this woman was in a hospital for all of 3 weeks being treated for depression. And Bowles made it sound as if she'd been institutionalized for criminal insanity.
Couldn't you have made the court see that?
No. Bowles implied that she'd been crazy enough to have invented all the molestation charges, and that's all the judge needed. I gotta go.
Well, what about reasonable doubt?
You know, I know a case that involved a 6-year-old girl who contracted gonorrhea. And the judge still didn't believe she'd been sexually abused. Now, you figure that one out.
Well, I need to be sure.
You can't. Unless you're an eyewitness, all you can go on is the available evidence. That and your gut instinct.
Sorry for the delay. Any leads?
No, nothing definite. But there are a few things I need to know.
Such as?
Such as, what would Glenna's gynecologist have to gain by falsely testifying that Kimberly had been molested?
What?
Well, I spoke with him earlier today. He seemed so definite. I was wondering if maybe...
Now, damn it, you've got no business doing that. I hired you to find my daughter, not dig up more dirt.
I'm just doing what you hired me to do. Now, I've got to feel free to follow...
Feel free to find my daughter. That's what I'm paying you for. I don't want to hear any more about any so-called experts' opinions, and I do not want you dredging up matters that don't concern you.
I will find your daughter.
Good. And do it.
So he says, "Little darling, you going to finish that baked potato?"
Oh, Sharon is going to kill me.
Hi, Jake.
By yourself. What's the occasion?
Now, don't give me a hard time. I just needed to talk to someone.
I'm someone. All right.
Well, it's kind of personal. And, I don't want you getting the wrong idea.
All right.
The DEA was almost the end of me. It was dirty and dangerous and 24 hours a day. But Alex and I, we were gonna make a difference. We had a mission. After he got killed, couldn't function for a year. I truly did not want to live.
Go on.
Well, when I started to get better, I swore to myself, never again. I was gonna have a sane life. Do nice, safe 9-to-5 work. It's been okay. You know, these last couple of years, no bad dreams, no sleepless nights. Very good money.
Rub it in.
But I can't sleep again, Jake. This one should have been a cakewalk. Christ, it was a glorified babysitting job. And I was way off my game. Way off. And lucky thing. Because I think I'm taking money from a child molester. And I can't live with that.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Something.
Well, there's something you have to understand, my friend. Whatever you wind up doing, it's not gonna be safe and sane. The work that you do just isn't like that. If you want a job that doesn't ask anything from you, why don't you just find another line of work? Because when you're a cop or a private investigator, you're in the business of getting involved in people's lives. And that means getting down into the mess with them and helping them to sort things out.
I know that.
Because being in this business flat out guarantees there's going to be pain. It means satisfaction, too, but you got to get in there.
I've been, I don't know.
You've been away. Come back.
You have this bad habit of showing up places, you know? How'd you know I'd be here?
It wasn't hard. You're under surveillance.
I'm busy. What do you want?
I came here because, I owe you an apology.
You really didn't know, did you?
No. And I did some checking up on you. Found out why you do this. I'm very sorry for your loss.
That's private. Okay, you apologized. What else?
What about Kimberly? Is she all right?
She's safe. She's in another state. She'll be going to school in a few days. It's Glenna that's the problem. I keep thinking I'll think of a way to get her out, but I haven't yet.
What about bail?
Too high.
How high?
500,000. What's it to you?
I want to help.
Why?
Because I care about Kimberly.
All right. I think I can arrange for a pro forma appeals hearing. They only send one turnkey as an escort. That's the best moment I can come up with.
For what? Grab?
In 2 minutes, she's gone. She's with her daughter inside 24 hours.
Get real.
Then get lost.
Are you just tired of walking around on the loose? Is that it? You want to kidnap a woman in broad daylight from an armed guard while you're under police surveillance?
You got a better idea.
Yeah, I want somebody to know the truth, that's what. Now, if we could find another judge, one who will listen, maybe...
Maybe nothing. No judge is going to release her while Kimberly's still out there. She's being punished, for Christ's sake, for trying to safeguard her own daughter. Don't talk to me about judges.
Well, You do what you have to do. Obviously, you can take chances that I just can't take. I've worked very hard to build this career for myself, and you're asking me to risk it all in a stunt that cannot possibly work.
I've been there. The condo, the car, the career. Funny how things change. Other considerations are far more important to me now.
I wish you luck.
Thanks.
Petula Clark.
It's me. What's wrong?
She's in a state, Nettie. If I don't start her in school on time, she'll be noticed. And also, I'll go bonkers. Is her transcript in the works, at least?
It'll be ready tomorrow. Don't worry.
No, I'm not. It's just... Well, she's got a touch of cabin fever, I guess.
Look, Vic. Tell her I found this drop-dead vest that's got her name on it.
I'll tell her. How's her mother? Any idea when she'll get out?
As soon as I can arrange it. Listen, in the meantime...
I know. Don't worry. You can count on me.
I know that. Remember, all kids really need is love and food, right? Bye.
Long distance, obviously. I thought she fed at 11 or 12 quarters.
It makes it about 1,000 miles.
Not much help. Okay, what would they be getting urgent about?
Could be anything.
Caller needs something for the child.
We don't know that. Look, we've been at this for hours. We're not going to sit here and guess, are we?
Morris.
Well, are we psychic all of a sudden?
School's gonna be back in session soon. Does that do anything for us?
She'll have to register, but not under the name of Kimberly Howard. I don't care where she is.
That's right. I'll have to register her for classes. An 8-year-old girl not in some kind of school would attract too much attention. All right, I want to be prepared for every possible contingency. I want federal warrants for whatever we might need. Phones, the mail, anything. There's a checklist in my office.
You can get federal warrants in advance?
To break a kidnap case, you bet we can.
Jake. Should have called first.
Oh, sorry. Look, the head fed already wants to see me back in uniform, and if he finds out about this, he's going to get my shield as well. But the task force is switching to a secure frequency, 122.5. Got it?
122.5. Got it.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute, Jake. What's going on?
I'm backing your hunch. You better be right.
I'm right.
Oh, and another thing. Next time you answer the door for me wearing a towel, there's going to be sex.
You're under arrest. Open that up.
You can't do this.
Sure you can. Victoria Goldman, 621 Colgate Circle, Roswell, New Mexico.
Wait a minute, you can't open that!
And if I have a court order. Well, well. Scholastic records for a third-grade girl. Get this on the wire to the Roswell office right away. Albuquerque, too.
You want to question the print shop guy?
Yeah, pick him up.
Well done.
Yeah, I should be back in the office in about 30 minutes. Out.
She had her rights?
Yeah.
Can I talk to her for a minute?
Why?
Why not? Oh, you feds. Jeez, lighten up. Say yes because you think I'm cute. I dare you.
All right, make it quick.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Get out.
Now just settle down and listen for a minute. If I wasn't on your side, why would I be in here?
I'm sure you'll tell me.
There isn't anything more I could possibly want from you if I'm with them. Sorry. Now, how bad is it?
As bad as it can get, I think.
What do I do?
You want to keep your license? You do nothing.
Just step on it now. I've got to move faster than they do.
Victoria Goldman. On Colgate Circle in Roswell, New Mexico, she's in the 505 area code.
Okay.
You call her this very minute, and you tell her Ray Charles. Ray Charles, got it?
Yeah, got it.
I owe you for this.
Fine. Dinner's on you when you get out.
Why wait? We'll have tea in Leavenworth.
Why Ray Charles?
Hit the road, Jack.
Get anything?
Headache.
That's what I figured. She's one tough broad, ain't she?
Oh, she sure is. You know what she needs, don't you?
Okay. Anything else?
I finished the Cheerios.
I got that.
And some trail mix, if they have raisins in it. And a thing of M&Ms to mix in with it.
All right.
And can we rent another video? Lethal Weapon?
Little Mermaid.
Top Gun.
Deal.
No, please. Please don't. That's my house, you see. Please don't. No. No, don't. Oh, no.
Are you Kimberly Howard?
Yes. No, I mean, I'm Debbie.
Debbie, huh? Debbie who? Debbie who? What's your last name?
Debbie.
It's all right, Kimberly. Everything's gonna be all right. Ross? Go on, sweetheart.
Come on, be there.
Hello?
Is Victoria Goldman there?
Who's calling, please?
This is a friend of hers. Who's this?
Well, what's your name?
What's yours?
Hey, how can I tell her who called if you don't give me your name?
This is, Special Agent Mullen, FBI. Now, who is this?
All right. It's Lieutenant Borden, Roswell PD. We've got the girl and the accomplice. I guess you federales just don't move as fast as we do, huh?
Damn it!
Good night. Come on, sweetheart. That's a girl. Let's go home.
Welcome home, Kimberly.
This is a surprise?
Well, I wanted to tell you how happy I am that Kimberly's home. Hi, Kimberly.
Why don't you go on up, sweetheart?
She must be exhausted.
What do you want?
I owe you an apology. I was way out of line, and I wanted to look you in the eye and tell you I was sorry.
I overreacted myself. No hard feelings.
I'd like to offer my services again.
Glenna's in jail.
And Eddie Forbes has a lot of friends out there.
You think one of her friends would try to kidnap Kimberly again?
Well, there's really no way of telling.
That doesn't seem likely.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep an eye on Kimberly for a few days, free of charge. I owe you that. And by then, I'll be able to tell if anyone's watching her.
Okay, sure. Better safe than sorry.
Good. I'll be here at 7.
Thank you very much, Miss Parrish. I appreciate this.
Sure. Good night, Mr. Howard.
Good night.
Parrish. Just happen to be in the neighborhood?
Kimberly's back with her father. Do you have a minute?
What's on your mind?
There's an assistant DA downtown by the name of Mike Thomason. Do you know him?
Wire-rim glasses, looks like a teddy bear? That guy?
Yeah. Yeah, that's him. He owes me a favor, and I want you to collect on it. But I need some information first.
About what?
The law.
Want a cup of coffee?
Kimberly? Kimmy, open up. Come on, I mean it. I just want to tuck you in, that's all. That's all, I promise. You didn't even come down and give me a goodnight kiss.
I don't feel so good. I just want to sleep. Please?
I just want to see if you're running a temperature, that's all. Feels all right. Oh, I missed you so much. I'm so glad you're back. Did you miss me?
Yes, Daddy.
You still love your daddy, don't you?
Yes, Daddy.
And you know when I touch you and when we do our secret thing, it's because I love you. I'm just showing you how much I love you. I know Mommy thinks it's wrong, but it isn't, really. Because when two people love each other, nothing they can do together is wrong. You know that, don't you?
Yes.
Good night, Princess. Glad you're home.
Your Honor, the government has no interest in pursuing the charge of kidnapping in this case. The daughter was not taken against her will. And also, given Mrs. Howard's expressed intention of leaving state, beginning a new life, we feel that pressing the charges would be punitive.
Especially since you can't make them stick.
Exactly, Your Honor. But, Your Honor, the child is back in the custody of a legal guardian, and we feel that justice would be best served by putting the whole matter behind us.
I see. Mrs. Howard,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are aware that the court's restraining order remains in place. You will not attempt to abduct your daughter again, should you be set free?
No, Your Honor, no.
Very well. This court has no objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The charges are vacated. The clerk will draw up the release order, please.
Your Honor, there's a corollary case here, United States versus Annette Forbes, charged with accessory to the kidnapping.
Yes.
Since the charges have been vacated, no crime of kidnapping can exist for Mrs. Forbes to have been an accessory, too.
Make your motion.
Motion to dismiss United States versus Annette Forbes.
So ordered. Anything else?
No. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sarah.
What?
Sarah McConnell Parrish. That's my name.
That's pretty.
Yeah? Thanks.
How come you told me?
Because I like you that much, that's why. And I want you to always remember me as your friend.
Remember you? Are you going away?
No. You are. With your mom. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Why don't you want to stay with your dad, Kimberly? Can you tell me that? real important to me.
He touches me in private places. I don't like it.
Okay.
Thanks.
You take care of yourself. Be lucky.
Now that you're not working for them, maybe I'll stand a chance.
I just wanted to say goodbye.
Bye, Kimberly.
Thank you, Sarah.
Atta girl.
Got a story they'll swallow?
3 guys in a gray BMW. Out-of-state plates. Must have followed us from school. They had guns, and I didn't want to risk trying to stop them. Just cuff me to this.
You're taking that hot shit career of yours into your hands, kiddo.
Yeah, well, I just have to do this, that's all.
You show promise, Parrish.
Yeah, Jake?
Guess I'll never learn. Wanted to ask you about dinner one night next week.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. Jake? Yes.
Thanks. You were in on it. You helped kidnap my daughter.
You can't prove that.
I'm gonna have your license pulled.
You try that, and I'll broadcast from every rooftop in this city that you're a child molester. You won't get a contract to build a doghouse.
One word, and we'll sue for slander.
Oh, come on, Dean. You know as well as I do the perfect defense against slander. The truth.
You wouldn't dare.
You better get yourself some help, Mr. Howard, because if you ever try to hurt Kimberly again, I'll be there to make sure you will not get away with it.